Right. I believe you can hear me. This is 905. Today is day what? We started on the first, right? So today is already day 6. So we've already spent, so today is 1 out of 5. So that's 1/5 of the entire session is already gone. But I like the fact that this is what we're using to end the first phase of this session. I believe you can all hear me. Um, so I'll be talking about marketing today, and I'll try to simplify it. Like I said, the goal of this session is not to make you feel like you've learned something extraordinary or to make you feel like you've gotten some rema or some new information. Is to actually help you know exactly what to do. That's the importance. That's what is important. Right. I'm not here to just mesmerize you with what I know. That's not going to do you any good. It is what you need that I need to tell you. Right. So I could have come here to start telling you different marketing strategies, right? Content marketing strategies, email marketing, but that's not going to do you any good, right? I'm just going to go straight to what exactly I know you are going to need, and then you can start applying right now, which is why the topic for tonight's session is building a consistent marketing effort. Building a consistent marketing effort. You see, most of you guys on this platform, you are startups, and you cannot be employing strategies of businesses that already have a lot of money to throw around to try to start adopting it into your just growing or newly growing businesses. You have limited budgets, you need to find what works and find it on time, and you need to put momentum on what is working to you know to extract all the benefit out of it. Right. So like I said, I believe I've been able to help each and every one of you define in a simple manner what your business does, right? So that whatever marketing strategy you want to employ, the messaging is simple and is direct. So you are not talking stuff that is complicated. You are not sounding confused. You are not confusing your audience. You are able to organize everything you want to say into a single message. For example, um, what's her name again? She's selling perfumes that give you endless compliments, right? Ebenezer um is helping small businesses or whatever. Is helping businesses tell their stories in a way that make their customers fall in love with them, right? Who else? Who else? So stuffs like that. It has been simplified. So all you now need to do is how do I start communicating myself? How do I start putting myself out so that people now believe what I say I'm doing? And like I advise, right? Pick a major platform, pick a kind of content and stick to it. You see, this idea of you are just starting out. Let me tell you, the 30,000 followers I have on Facebook, they are accidental. I didn't, I was not trying to build followers on Facebook. My attention was on TikTok. You can ask my assistant. It was on, in fact, till date, the platform that gets me my feelings and makes me complain and make me angry the most is TikTok. It's right now that I'm just shifting to Instagram. Facebook was very accidental. I'm telling you. In fact, I didn't start posting on Facebook probably, I started actively building TikTok, or TikTok started growing December last year, or was it November? I can't remember. But I didn't start posting on Facebook. I mean, on additional asset, I've always been creating content on multiple platforms as Okwemi additional. But as a company, probably January or February this year, because I just didn't believe that there was audience on Facebook. Funny enough, it was just one video I posted and I was seeing 500,000 views. I was like, what? What's this? I was surprised. Was it 500? No, I think we've had one that did 1 million views on Facebook. And that's why I'm still surprised why our Facebook is still not monetized. But that's the story for another day. But I'm telling you that what we're just doing on Facebook was just whatever content we post on TikTok, we just dump it on Facebook. But the platform that we're actually looking at the timing, looking at the kind of hashtags we use, engaging on was TikTok primarily. Even YouTube. The day I logged into YouTube and I saw 300 subscribers, I was surprised because we were not trying to build YouTube. It just grew alongside. Right? It was now that I started seeing that okay, an average day we get over, you know, 1,000 engagement on Instagram. That I also start now. Okay, now I think I need to start picking interest on Instagram too. But it was primarily what? TikTok. Primarily. And you can see that we chose just one kind of content. Recently, we just started adding 30 seconds with an investor, which we just started yesterday. Just started yesterday. Just one kind of because what you need to know is that people need to know you for something. Let me give you an example because I will give an example of stuff that work. But Ashagi, even though he now plays several characters, the character you know him for is hello everybody, like what's it called? No, so that's Assisi. Any question of the day, it's me. Like this is hello everybody, something just happened right now. I'm very angry. I'm very angry. You know him as that. Macaroni, Dadiwa, Freaky. You can go on and on like that. They are known for one thing, one character. It is when you've built that reputation based on that particular kind of content, you can now start introducing new ones. When you start introducing that, that's why let me also show you an example. When Funke Akindele wanted to start promoting a new film, Finding Me, she stuck to one sound. Mi ò gbọ́ pa, mi ò gbọ́ po, I no hear wetin devil talk. She did all the video she did was on that one video. What does that tell you? Anytime you hear the video, you are almost going to predict, oh, is that Funke Akindele? Why do you think? Okay, apart from the fact that I really didn't want to stress, I'm not really a fashion person, right? And thinking about what to wear, what to combine was really stressful. I also discovered that looking one way is good for my brand. I'm not recommending that for you. If you like fashion, you like colors, I'm not going to dispute that. But I'm just saying, personally, I struggle with fashion. So it was more like, okay, this is what is easy for me. And then it's now even easy for people to recognize me. You see, I get a lot of stares when I'm in the airport. And I know that this is from my content. I just know. There's way people look at you know that this person has seen me before somewhere. So you want to find one kind of content. For example, look at Kagan Tech. Look at the girl I told you also, Mina Thrift City. See, I'm not. If I'm coming here to tell you theories, like you have to do user generated content. You have to do talking heads. You have to do educational content, inspirational content, product review, all those things. If I ask you now that the top last five marketing you that is in your head, you will not remember educational content. It is the content that relates with you that you found memorable that you remember. So leave all those theories, right? Leave them. What I'm telling you is find a kind of content that is easy for you to create, that effectively and in a very simple and memorable way communicate what you stand for as a brand, and stick with it. Choose a platform that your target audience are most likely to be, and stick with it. And just use other platform as secondary platform. For example, we also have I used to have over 10,000 followers on LinkedIn before I lost my account. Right? But that was my personal account. But right now we have about 100 followers on our business page. But we are not trying to build LinkedIn. That's the truth. We are not trying to build LinkedIn. Maybe someday I'm going to start asking, get a content writer to say, you know what, start picking insights from every of my video sessions and be creating an article on it and be posting on LinkedIn. But that's not now. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That is not now. Right now, my focus is building authority with these videos. So you want to find one thing that is that okay, I can stick with this. Because let me not lie to you, there are two ways to get your marketing to work. Two ways. It's either it is very, very outstanding or it is consistent. Even if your marketing is poor, if you are consistent with it, people will just it will just get to a point that people will not be able to they will just not it just has a way it works. I can't explain it. Are there comedians that when they first started you didn't like them, but very soon you start finding yourself, even if it's just 5 seconds of that video, you just watch for watching sake. Sometimes you even watch to check whether they've not they not have sense, and you dey okay, they don't have sense, let me scroll. I'm saying consistency works, and that's why I'm saying find one type of content that you know you are going to stick with, right? That you know is going to be easy for you to create. My content creation process is very simple. Every Monday, I take my time to prepare on Sunday or that Monday. Prepare what I want to say, right? Read, study, do my research. Most time I've had what I want to talk about. For example, now I didn't do a live session last week, so that means I've had the content I'm saying next week Monday since that. Oh my God! I just remember something. I'm not going to be in Abuja on Monday. That means I need to shoot tomorrow. Okay. I mean, at please take note. So what am I trying to say? All I just need to do is that having prepared what I want to say, walk into the studio. The people that are preparing the cameras, the live streaming, the lighting is none of my business. I just walk into it, I sit down, I talk. They call action, I talk. I said I'm done. They say cut. I leave. In the evening, I tell them, have you uploaded? I tell Aminat, have you uploaded on YouTube? She said yes. That's all. Very simple. If I need to go live, I have a tripod, I have a microphone. I don't have lights. I don't use lights. I just believe my office or my room is well lit. All I just need to do is pull up the tripod, put my phone there, connect the microphone, sit down in this my beautiful twirling chair, and continue to talk say whatever I want to say. Very simple. And I don't have to think about what to wear. I know that I have just one look. You want to make your process very you can easily do it. I can go live 10 times in a day. I don't have to think. I've inside a car before. I was driving to the office. I was not the one driving. I was at the back, pull up my phone, scroll. Hey, hi guys, what's up? I make my creation process very simple. And I learned this from Silent King. I just noticed that this guy is building followers, but his content creation, he doesn't at that time when I started watching him, he doesn't. In fact, I'm not sure Salem King still uses lights. Maybe for his YouTube videos now he does, but for his Instagram video, he just pull up. In fact, at the point he doesn't have a microphone. He doesn't have a microphone. What am I trying to say? You want to make your process very simple, very very simple. If you don't want to talk, you can do voiceover. And let me tell you the easiest way to find the kind of content that will work for you. The easiest way. Find one person that is creating a kind of content that you know you can do and that you know is working for that person. And just try to copy and paste that exact kind of content. I told you, I noticed that Patrick Pet Davis doesn't sit down to create content. He has live sessions, live interviews. He just cut out of it and then turns it into content. And I'm like, I like this. I can talk at stretch. Hope you know I've tried talking at videos, like actually sitting down, recording video content videos in series. Go and check, go scroll down my page, you see. But I noticed that it was stressful and it was not quite working. I just noticed it. It was not quite working. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I can easily, you know, work on something that would not stress me. I can talk easily, right? And I will be able to cut it out very easily too. And I'm like, you know what? If that is it, then let's get right into it. And I started doing it, and it worked. It worked. So you want to take your time to do research. What kind of content is someone already doing that is working? And I know it is very easy for me to do. Mina City only has one ring light. She will put the ring light, put her tripod. I'm not even sure she has the ring light. Put her tripod down, and she will just sit down with that her scarf. With that her scarf. Only we leave home to feed home. èmi ti náwó ta fẹ́ lọ fìdí òmù tán o, kò sówó kankan mọ́ àti fi jẹ. And you will notice how easy she can create the content. Na you dey find studio setup, you dey find everything make e dey perfect. That's your problem. See, let me tell you, the most effective content are the ones that is original, is real, is not acted, is real. Why do you think one of the things people like most about Kegan Tech is the fact that it talks about that his rent will soon expire? It's real. People can just easily connect with it. How do I know? If I want to know my video that will go viral, it's from the first 3 comments. Once I start seeing first 3 comments that people start abusing me, I know that this is a viral content. It's like a litmus test. So once I start seeing this guy na nonsense dey talk, another person talk, you no get sense, I know that's a viral content. In fact, I will just start getting happy that finally, because the fact that it can evoke reaction from you means that it's touching something, means that you can connect with it. You can connect with it, but it's just that you cannot connect with it and now discover that I'm saying nonsense. But the fact that it touch you means that it will touch a lot of people. If I post a video and people are saying nice, I know that video is not relatable. The person just want to encourage me, just say awesome, good, great. But when people, you will know content that touch people. Or when people start asking questions, oh, where can I get this? Oh, where can I get? I know that now that's the video that connects to them. And check those videos. Those are the videos that probably I'm telling my story or I'm talking about something so passionately. So passionately. Find the content that connects with you, that you can easily replicate. Right? I'm not going to tell you to, hope you can hear me. I'm not going to tell you to start trying to think about one creative, non-existing content. That would be a lie. Someone is already shooting the content that will work for you to find that person. One of the things we call creativity, they're actually product of the things you've seen before, you've heard before, that you can just contextualize into the campaign you want to create now. That's it. Yeah, most especially when it goes against the norm. So you can almost always just find, see, for example, for Ayomide now that does real estate, right? One of the kind of videos that would really work for you, don't do this sit down and talking about real estate. This, hi guys, so let me tell you 5 things you need to do to invest in real estate in 2024. Don't do that kind of video. Do a video that looks like you are doing something, then it just crossed your mind. Do it like make it look like random gist. Like, I was talking to a client this morning, and he was doing this and this and this, and I was just like, no, this does not make sense. Make it like a random gist, like you just put out your phone and just do it like, I'm not trying to, but I like a Miami's video where he just pull off phone and he just talk random stuffs. One of the things I just see, one thing I try to do is to be very fun or jovial. But honestly, it's not my personality. I'm very fun. I don't know how to put it. But you see, the way when I watch some, what's it called? Some TikTok live, the way they are cracking jokes, making fun, doing challenges. Honestly speaking, it's not me. I can't do it. I'm naturally serious. Even when I'm joking, the things I joke about, they are not really. It's really hard for me to joke about. Like, I don't know. It just cannot work for me, right? But if it's to talk about something to bring unique perspective, that's where you find me. So how do I find a way to blend that and say it in a way that, so the only response I can get, if I cannot get you to laugh, I can get you to be angry. I can get you to think that I can get you to be critical. I can get you to abuse me. If that's one, I know I can achieve that one. So you don't have to. Someone will say that 3 plus 1 equals to 4, 2 plus 2 equals to 4. 1 plus 3 equals to 4, 4 plus 0 equals to 4. So there are a lot of ways you can achieve your goals. Just find the one that is easiest for you to do. Just find it. For example, I can leave this meeting now and go live on Instagram. I don't have to think about what to say. As I'm going there, I will know what to say. You see, it's easy for me. It's easy for me. For you, it might be a random gist like Daddy Freeze, and you can easily put real estate into it, put perfume into it. Find what works for you. So our assignment is that between now and tomorrow, excuse me, tomorrow is Friday. Between now and tomorrow, everybody should send a link of the type of videos they want to start creating. Everybody send a link to the group of the kind of content you want to be creating to sell your product. What you are doing is not just to be a content creator, it's content marketing. That's why every of my video you will see invest in additional assets, link in bio, or you see me even put an advert at the end. It's content marketing. If you create content without selling anything, you are creating content for fun. What you are doing is content marketing. It's content marketing. Right? So you want to send a link. Even this guy, what was his name? Mayor Frosh, or what's his name? That does all these picking up girls with pickup lines. He sells Oraimo after his videos. So send a link to the group of the kind of content you want to be creating. I'll look at it with what you're saying and then we'll review. Okay, now this is good. This is good. Okay, I think this might not really work. Then we'll discover that, so that from you can use weekend to create, and then from Monday, every single day, everybody must send link of the content they use to sell their products for that day. For that day. For that day. All right, guys, this is where we wrap up this night. See you all on the group. Let's continue the conversation there. Have an amazing evening, everybody.